No, but you still not.
Live. Vote after Nibbs and ALP. Yeah. La da 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 dee, da 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 da. Trevor mash up Barbuda's soul. 5 years in control. They give us so much tax, so much crime. Cost of living always rising high. I hear them talking about what they all have to offer. People, what you don't know, what you see. What have they done to education and healthcare? All the jobs gone, no, we don't have the profit. Arta is not afraid. No, no, Arta is not afraid. No, Arta is not afraid. No, if them a come, let them come. Arta's protected by the Most High One. Trevor don't mind when you fall behind. I can't pay your bills on time. Summertizing and standing in a them government lines. No, and they don't mind when you waste your time coming up with some fool rhyme, influencing the youth to steal or to take a life. And they don't mind when you're locked up in jail, you can't get no bail, sentence for life. Can't see the youth still strive, cause they don't mind.
They don't mind. Yes, I thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Members of the platform, my fellow people of Barbuda, and by extension, Antigua and Barbuda. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes, man. Yes, man. Wherever Trevor Walker is tonight, he must be trembling in his boots. We are coming for our position. It is time for Barbuda to move forward to progress and prosperity. So when you go down there on the 12th, make sure you vote for Arthur, Mano, Shabbos, Nibbs. My dear people, I feel great. And there's a great spirit moving over this island tonight. And I know that deliverance is coming to the people of Barbuda. Let me hear you, man. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes, man. You see, once in every man and nation comes a moment to decide. And this is the time for Barbudans to decide. This is the time to decide whether you want progress or you want backwardness. This is the time to decide whether you want a better life or you want stagnation. But I must say to you tonight, if you want progress, if you want prosperity, you must vote for Arthur Nibbs in the election. Baldwin Spencer say, come for bury me. But normally you bury dead. At Trevor you come for bury because Trevor is dead. And I know all of you have your weapon in your possession. And you must make sure you keep your ID safely. Because a lot of them trying all kind of tricks. Want to make sure you don't get to vote. So make sure you put the ID in a safe place. Because you're going to need it. You are going to need it. My dear people, Barbuda has been suffering at the hands of Trevor Walker and Baldwin Spencer. And what they tried to do, because the people got rid of the BPM majority in council, they are punishing the people of Barbuda. There has been a plan between Baldwin Spencer and Trevor Walker to starve Barbudans into submission. But whether you pay us or not, we are going to get rid of Trevor Walker on the 12th of June. And let me tell you now, I'm tired of hearing this thing about 100,000, as if we don't know money. The Barbuda Council's weekly payroll is $180,000. And sometimes the government give us $100,000 a week. So you just do the maths. Do the maths. 180 and they only give you 100. How is that going to do? And Trevor Walker, rather than coming to the rescue of the people of Barbuda, he joined with Baldwin Spencer and his wicked government to punish the people of Barbuda. So it is your time now to punish Trevor Walker in the election. Get rid of him. He mean no good. All of us know of this tragedy that happened the other day with the thing at sea. And Dr. Court was speaking about security of vessels and safety on board. And the only thing Trevor Walker talk about an empty cylinder because he sells cylinder gas. This man is about Trevor and Trevor and Trevor and Trevor alone. He doesn't care about the people. He's not talking about your life. He's talking about empty cylinder. My dear people, Trevor have no love at all for the people of Barbuda. And we all know that. The next thing, the development of Barbuda. Baldwin Spencer don't want to give us any money. Therefore, we decide we are going to develop Barbuda so we can get the resources to run our whole island. And once again, Baldwin used Trevor Walker to block every single project that go before his cabinet. A murder want for murder we. Because if you can't eat, you're dead. And one Barbuda representative sitting in an Antiguan government, and rather than helping Barbuda, he helping Antigua. But my dear people, his end is coming. And that will be on the 12th day of June. So make sure you go down there. And it is quite simple. Trevor Walker and Arthur Nibbs. Straight race. You don't need to make any mistakes. If you can't read too properly, look for the heart and the torch. You have to make that. And if that confuses you, look for number one. 2 persons on the ballot. And Arthur Nibbs is at number 1. Put your X right there, so by so, for Arthur Nibbs. And when you would have done that, it will be progress and prosperity in Barbuda. You all remember the election in 2009? When they bring it out that they win me by 1 vote? Yeah, it was a thief me. But this time, we are looking for 75 to 100 votes more than Trevor Walker. Let me hear you. Let me hear you, my people. They used 60,000 US of government money for charter Cubana airline in 2009 for come to Barbuda to thief 1 vote over Arthur Nibbs. But this time, there'll be no more Cubana airline. No more Cubana airline. And we're going to beat them, every single one of them. We're going to beat them. Trevor Walker told the people of Barbuda they should re-elect him because Baldwin love him. He said we must re-elect him because Baldwin love him. But Baldwin just want Trevor's seat. He don't care about anything. All he wants is Trevor's seat. So we're not going to repeat that. We're going to make sure When the election is called, it will be Arthur all the way. Big up ourselves, man. Big up ourselves. All right, back to basics. My dear people, a lot of them talking about we don't have any plans. But we have so much plans. It's not plans we want. We want the opportunity to execute the plans. Because no sense we come and have all kind of plan and then you don't put us in there. BPM is in there and they don't have any plan. For 32 years, not one single project brought to Barbuda by the BPM party. Not one. But they've chased away several. Several projects, they've run them away. The hard time that Barbuda is in now is because of the BPM. I can tell you that. 108 rooms right up at the Spanish Point. And BPM threw the container overboard. Throw it away. Another 350 rooms in Palmetto Point. And they throw that away. One of them because the investors failed to give he and his wife a first class return trip to London. He turned up against the project. So you see what is happening? 350 rooms. And because they failed to give he one return ticket first class to London, he turned up against the project. And now one of them asked the investor for a bus. And because the investor did not purchase the bus, they too stand up against the project. Now call the name, bear no blame. Because me want to win the election. They set up plan for catch me. But me smarter than them. Smarter than them. My colleague spoke about the social security situation. For all the years, BPM Council deduct the money for your paycheck. And then you pay them to social security. That is fraud. And nobody do them nothing. But soon as Labour Party took over the council, they sued the council for $12 million that they failed to pay over to social security. So I mean when you get sick and you want to claim benefits, you would have difficulty. When the girls get pregnant and go on maternity leave, they will have difficulty because of BPM. But you see, God is on our side. God is on our side. And we were able to arrange a payment. And up to now, we are making $85,000 a month to pay the Social Security alone. We got a plan for jail me. If we don't pay, it's a criminal offense. Another chairman, another half answer. So we have to find the money. So see Trevor Walker do all kind of things. But they got tired for seeing me face. They can't get I out of the race. You understand me? I will be here. And I will be leading the people of Barbuda to progress and prosperity. So let me tell you what we're going to do now. In case they feel we don't have any plans and programs. The first thing we're going to do, and that's under an Antigua and Barbuda Labour Party government, because UPP done. The writing is on the wall. They finished, done. So no sense that Trevor will go for now. And here go done on the 12th of June. Once Gaston Brown and the ABLP we take government, that money that we owe you, we're going to wipe that off. We're going to wipe it off because it will be a caring government with Arthur Nibbs representing Barbuda. And I say to Gaston Brown, we need the money. We will get the money. And look, we're going to give you interest too. Because Comrade Leader tell me to tell you this. They're going to pay the backlog and also give you interest on the outstanding amount. Just like how you had to put your money in the bank and get the interest, we realized we were the ones not paying you. So we're going to give you interest on the money. Trevor Walker not study about that. He own water, you know, he own light, own everything. He's living like a king. Y'all don't see how Trevor live? Only now election time he come amongst you. Before you look like you have cockabay. Glass wine up. You know go airport till 2 minutes before the plane come. Because he don't even want to see his constituents. What representative representing Barbuda? And out of the 7 days a week, he spend the 5 working days in Antigua. So what work he can do for Barbuda? He only come in weekends, Friday and Saturdays, from Monday to Friday in Antigua. But let me promise you this. After you would have voted for me, I have already told Comrade Leader, if you give me any ministry, the ministry will be headquartered in Barbuda. You understand me? Because I must spend my time with the people who I love and who I'm dedicated to. You ever hear Trevor Walker call any meeting with you? He go to Parliament and he talk out of your own head. Never ask you anything. But I will promise you, once I get my papers on time, before I go to Parliament, I will call you the people together so we can discuss matters before I go in there. So that when I speak truly on behalf of you, the people of Barbuda. Let me hear you, man. Let me hear you. Let me hear you, my dear people. So after we would have paid the backlog, we want to get a port of entry for Barbuda. A lot of people would have wanted to come to Barbuda, but they don't want to leave them, go there and then come back. They want to come direct. The closest distance between any 2 points is a straight line. You understand me? So if you come from St. Bart's, you have to go to Antigua, then come back to Barbuda. That's bad for business. Look at the dollar barrel. Barbudans have to leave Barbuda and go to Antigua to clear barrel. At the end of the day, what should have been a dollar barrel end up to be $800 to $1,000 for the barrel. That is because you don't have a port of entry. And that is because you have a representative who don't care about you. When you elect me, we will put a port of entry in Barbuda so that boats and ships and planes can leave direct, come and go direct, clear customs and immigrations right here in Barbuda. And what a port of entry is going to do, it's going to reduce the cost of living to you, the people of Barbuda. It will encourage commerce, more business. Because I mean, man, I got on business done. You go to St. Martin, you buy a couple bales of plywood for cheap, and you come back and you turn Mr. Plywood. And you start sell decent price. I am looking for the day when we take over, where we're going to reverse the way things are done. Antiguans are going to come here to shop, because our deals are going to be better. Barbuda is going to take the lead on the Art and Nibbs. But not Trevor Walker. We are going to lead. So after we give you the port of entry, we must tackle the problem of travel. Before UPP came, we used to relax in a 19-seater plane. Now they take over, you're going back to a 9-seater, and they don't even take 9, it's 7 at times. Sometimes you're back in Antigua and you in a Barbuda. Sometimes you go to the airport, flight cancel. Why? They're going to Cockapine because they get bigger money. But my government must correct that. It's the first time I know you have a scheduled flight and they don't respect the schedule. If you turn up and then get one better deal for go Montserrat, then go on. I prove it all the while. When you ask, what happened? Oh, you got to play and go on Montserrat. How will we be dog? A soccer polo? My God. But that is what happens when you have a representative who don't care about you. Because once he can run on the plane every day without check or nothing, he feel good. You and I will suffer. Suffer. He don't care. But when we take over, we must get a decent air travel between Antigua and Barbuda. And for cheaper too. Because I already spoke to Gaston Brown. And we're going to buy 2 twin Otter airplanes for Barbuda. Because we can do it. And you, the people, you're going to have a chance to buy shares into the airline. So we go own our own airline. And when you don't make the Barbuda run, you go all over, go to charter to make money. So so that we can pay for itself. That's the plan we have going forward for travel between Antigua and Barbuda. Leadership matters. Them put on here as their motto, but they don't have any leadership. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. Moving along. We all know people that boast that Barbuda used to feed all the other islands. With your pumpkin, your cassava, your peanut. No, not peanut, your groundnut. A big groundnut, we have not peanut. You understand me? Pumpkin, cassava, sometimes all on their bed full up of pumpkin. They press you up. But now what happen? We import everything. And anything that leave Barbuda now is empty beer bottle and Guinness bottle. And before you sell food to go out and you make money, we want to reverse that. We want to have an agricultural plan where you, the small farmers, would grow everything that you want to grow and the council buy it from you. That's the plan that we have. We will purchase and market your produce. We will give you loans. We will come and help you to prepare your land. And you grow the food and the council buy it and sell it over. So we can go back to feeding Antigua and feeding other countries in the Caribbean. Because no country is independent until you can feed yourself. So we are going to go back to the soil. And you always hear it. You are what you eat. You must eat what you grow and grow what you eat. And that is what the Antigua and Barbuda Labour Party is going to be about when it comes to agriculture. And we have already have an Israeli who is going to come in and teach us the drip irrigation technology. No longer you can wait till you get rain. Because Barbuda is a very dry island. And the soil is light. So when the rain comes, it evaporates quickly. So we're going to bring the Israeli in here to teach us the drip irrigation technology. So whether you get rain or not, we will always be producing food. And that is the plan that we have for you, the people of Barbuda. And we're not staying there, no. We have to get investment in the country. Because a man must work. And when you work, you must get paid. We want to bring a vibrant private sector so that everybody now have to work for council. Because right now when council broke, everybody broke. Sometimes 5 persons in a family working for the same company. That is not good. That will BPM do to control you. And at the end of the day, we suffer. We want to bring in private investment so you can work for them. So when council broke, the private sector will have money. Say, hey brother, work private and you don't get no money, he'll lend you only get change until you get paid. And we can survive like that. So we will bring in investment. Not going to be like BPM with ton with everything. Everything come they want. And at the end of the day, they blame Antigua. We are not going to be like that. We are going to bring investments to our country so that we can live a life that is decent as everybody else. And we're not stopping there, you know. You hear about alternative energy. We have already told Gaston Brown, our political leader, and the soon-to-be Prime Minister, that we want an alternative energy project in Barbuda, where we're going to lose solar and wind, because fossil fuel is getting more expensive every day, and we don't have the oil, we have free sun and free wind. We are going to capitalize on that to generate our own electricity. We're going to have little carts that run from that same electricity. So rather than you go to a gas station for gas, you pull up, go charge your battery from solar. The plant come to you already now, you turn them down. You know you sell gas oil. You know you now sell sun and wind. So you turn down the project. But we are going to bring it because we're going to have savings. We're going to have cheap electricity. So we must get alternative energy in Barbuda.
That's intelligent.
My dear people, the health now. Because you know your health is your wealth. You can have all the money in the world and you're not healthy, your money get done. Me always broke and me get more broker after me done my operation. $83,000 for them go inside and do what they have to do. After that, me extra broke. So when Trevor walk out, say me no problem. I have you, the people. I have the Barbudans. And once I have you, that is everything, my dear people. That is everything. So we must develop our health system. No longer we going to be satisfied When you take sick, you call a plane. We want a position that when you're sick, you go straight in our hospital right in Barbuda. And that is what we're going to do. Get the hospital fully equipped so that you can go into your hospital right here. And you know we have the fresh breeze and the fish and the conchs and the lobster. So the recovery rate will be great once you have a proper hospital here. And once again I have the vision, you know, that Antiguans will come to our hospital for medical care. Because not even aspirin or Pampers, they have their Mount St. John sometime. Brock. And Lovelty said they keep this city afloat. The country afloat. How you afloat? You have to go to private people to get MRI and all kind of scan. When the government's supposed to have a hospital. Poor people are dying. Because you don't have all the thousands. Sometimes $2,900 for a scan. Where you gonna get that? Go to Belmont, go to this place, to that place. Poor people can't afford it. So we're gonna have to change that, man. You should be able to walk into the hospital and get treatment for $20 and so. Because you are paying your taxes. You are paying your taxes. But Marlon Spencer and them don't care about us. So we have to improve our health, my dear people. The whole thing is now, my dear people, this is a very, very serious election. We're at the brink of collapse. If you maintain Trevor Walker, he's gonna kick you in your ass. No love. He had 2 terms already, and he don't care about you. If you lose the key of your brain and give him a 3rd term, he's not gonna look at you. Because when you get the 3rd term, his full salary is going to be his pension. So you can always be a minister for life. So if they get $20,000 now, when you retire, you will continue to get $20,000 a month. So that's the only reason why you want the 3rd term. Only reason. He don't care about you. He don't care about Barbuda's progress. He care about him. Trevor Walker get all what he can, and he can all what he get. So nothing gonna spill off for you and I. He get all he can, and he can up all that he get. So nothing will spill off for you and I. But once we have, you will have. Anything I have belongs to all the people. My life I give to you. So this is the time for you to give your support to me. And I know you're gonna do it. I know you're gonna do it, my dear people. You're gonna do it. Because Rasbok is sitting close to me now when he has an ID. Every time election time come, the whole hostage. Check where your ID. Now he has an ID, you can find the cousin. But I love you, Rasbok. That's the kind of man I am. I have compassion and love. And we're gonna help you get an ID so you can vote for the council in next year's election, Rasbok. My dear people, this is the time for us to move on. Barbuda is a beautiful island, but if we don't develop it, we're not going to benefit. Right now, we're just like the story in the Bible with the different people who God gave talents. One get 1, another one get 5, and another one get 4. And those that got many, they went and multiplied it. So God said, you will always get it more. But the one who we give 1 to, he's so mean and he's so exact. He polished the talent every day and put them up. And when Father God come back, he say, here, the same talent as you give me, and God curse him. Curse him. If we don't develop Barbuda, that is what's going to happen to us. We take from everybody and we don't want to give. But we must develop our own island so we can look after our own selves. And that is the job of Arthur Nibbs and the Antigua and Barbuda Labour Party. We want economic independence. So we're not going to Antigua to beg the money. We have nothing against our brothers and sisters and our comrades, but we want to make our own money. So we're not going away. So when we go over there, nobody can say, hey, there was a comeback. I feel bad. I feel bad. So we have all this beautiful land. We're going to develop the land so we can live from it. Not going to sell it. We're going to lease it out, and we're going to use it for the benefit and improvement of all the people. So my dear people, I am asking you for your support, and I will not fail you. I have never failed you before, so I will not fail you now. I've always been with you. I feel your pulse. I'm committed to you. I am a part of you. Let us have a bond. Join the masses. Join the march. Join the march for progress and prosperity. Let us vote for Arthur Nibbs on election day. So until I come again, may Jah guide and keep you together. I love all of you. Vote for Arthur Nibbs in the council. And come on, let us stand together. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.